Any married couples here? Or any married humans? One guy without his wife? Yes. Another guy who's calling for help? I am! How's the sex? 2 thumbs up. What's up, play? It's tough. You got to mix it up. We have 2 kids. I'm like, how can we step it up? You know, I tried role playing. Wife can't act. Cut that out. Can't do a threesome. I don't need my son coming in the morning being like, who's he? You know what I mean? I don't need that. So I bought us a dildo. Yeah, I say us. Because that's what I thought it was going to be. Us. My wife was out of town. I'm like, I'm going to go to a shop and get a dildo. Just a little something to spice it up. Anyone ever bought a dildo? There's 2 kinds of shops to buy a dildo at. A nice one where they're professional, where they're like, now how is she stimulated? Clitorally or is it vaginally? Or you can go to the one I went to where the guy looks like he should be working the ring toss at the state fair. I walked into this sex shop, there were other dudes like looking at porn like, who's here? Like I'm in this group now of fucking degenerates. I have nothing, I just never done it, you know what I mean? So I walk in, I go up to this psycho, and I'm like, hey man, I'm trying to be discreet. I'm like, I'm looking to buy a little sex toy for my wife. Just something, I don't know, maybe like a dildo, something like that. Guy goes, yeah, I like that. I was like, dude, I don't need you. I want to take a shower. I felt so gross. I'm like, these them? He's like, yeah. And there's like this shelf, and I'm looking at him, and there's this like purple dildo. I'm like, hey, what's with this purple one? And he goes, oh, that's the Excalibur. It doesn't say Excalibur anywhere on the package. That's just what they call it around the shop, okay? He pulled it out. It slammed on the counter. It was so big, he lifted it up. And it was a giant purple dildo with an arm off the side that vibrated like a cactus. It looked like a cartoon cactus. And he fires it up too. It's like, and now other dudes are like they're fucking excited. I'm like, dude, turn it off. Chill out. I'm very uncomfortable. I look at this thing on the bottom. There's a thing on the bottom. I look at the guy and go, hey man, what's this thing on the bottom here? And he goes, that's a suction cup. And I go, what the fuck is that for? This guy looked into my soul and was like, graphically licked it, seductively licked it, and then went, stuck it to the wall, and then like David Copperfield presented it like this. And I still didn't get it. I'm like, what's that, a coat rack? I don't even know what that is. Do you like throw your hat on it when you walk in the room? Like I didn't get it. And he goes, oh no. And he puts his hands on the counter and he's like, deep, like a deep knee bend. She takes it, and I'm like, fucking dude, that's enough. I'll take it. Pretty sure that's exactly what we needed home. Now, this was a Monday. My wife was out of town till Friday. I thought I should get a nice box, maybe some wrapping paper, you know what I mean? I've never given a dildo before. I don't know how you do it. I always assumed it was like this. That's a fantastic joke. Don't even sweat it. So, I have 2 kids. I work. The week gets away from me. I forget to get a box, wrapping paper. I have nothing because I threw out the original packaging. And you can't just be like, here's your dildo. You can't just give her a dildo. I did have newspaper. I know it was a bad choice. I wrapped it up. It looked like I brought a fish home from Seattle. You know when they like throw you catch it at the market? That's what it looked like, just some giant fish. But I had to go with it because she was on her way home from the airport. We catch up in the living room. How was your week? Oh, that was good. We do our thing, and I go, hey, I got something down the bedroom. I thought they were a little surprised. And she's like, oh, really? I was like, yeah, no big deal. I had a candle lit. She comes walking in. She sees the halibut laid out on the bed. She goes, oh, what's this? I go, open it up. Now I'm trying to be, I think I was laying on the bed, like trying to do something sexy. Because I'm like, this is the time. I don't know why I thought we'd go from, hey, how was your week, to, let's fucking do that. I don't know what I thought we were going to do. She opens it. She holds it up. I think it took 2 hands for her to hold it. She goes, what's this? And I'm trying to be sexy, you know, so I'm like, that's tonight. She's like, what? And she turns on the vibrator and she's like, whoa, like it's very, she realizes I'm making an effort for us to do some shit. And she's just like, all right. And then she's just like kind of looking over it and then she looks at the bottom of it, you know. She goes, what's this on the bottom? And I go, it's a suction cup. She goes, for what? Now, I hadn't thought this far ahead. I thought we were gonna get in there and all of a sudden she's like, oh, fuck yeah, we are, and just start pounding away. I don't know what. Now I'm like, oh, I have to explain what this is, and I haven't even thought this out. All I remember was how this guy demoed the thing. And so I just did the same thing. So I didn't want to, but I grabbed it and I was like, and now I'm doing the same thing that this guy did that made me almost throw up, and I'm doing it for her. I lick it, I go, stick it to the wall. We have plaster walls. This guy does that every day. The licking stick is his selling tactic. I've never done it. It falls off the wall, vibrator turns on, and it shimmies under the bed. Just like ran away, like a dying fish. And I'm kneeling on the ground reaching for it, like, I got this. Now, I don't know how often you sweep under your bed. It was dusty. And now she's there, I'm here. I'm like, blowing on a dildo. The candle went out. The candle was like, fuck, dude, honestly, that's enough. I get it cleaned off, and I hand it to her, and I'm like, here's your dildo. And she just goes, I don't think so, babe. And I go, what's the problem? And she goes, it's too big. And I was let down. I made like a big effort here. I put myself out, and I looked at her and I go, you don't like big dicks? And she goes, no, I like average dicks, like your dick. I wasn't even mad. I was like, you think it's average? All right. That's a C. I'll take a C any day of the week. I was mad she didn't like big dicks. Like, if I was into dicks, only big dicks. And I'd be crushing them. I'd find, like, oh, is this your big dick? Is this your... Crush a dick in 2 minutes, guys will be like, dude, stay away from Larson with your big dick. He'll fucking hammer that thing. So we had sex with my average dick, and we made my beautiful, sweet, caring, empathetic little boy and my average little daughter. Hey, I'm Jay Larson. You guys enjoy the rest of the show.